I'm at the trailhead, or close to the trailhead, for the Old Rag Mountain, part of the Shenandoah National Park in Virginia. And I want to tell you about a ripoff. There's a parking lot. Actually, there are now 3 parking lots. They built 2 new ones, which opened last year, 2020, but I didn't know that at the time. Administered by the Shenandoah National Park, I'm assuming. And you can park there. You can park your vehicle if you want to hike this trail. You can pay an admittance fee for the park, and that's all fine. However, that parking lot is absolutely, completely insufficient in terms of space for the amount of people, the amount of vehicles that people have. Well, even now, I mean, now it's only March, end of March 2021. So it is a beautiful day, but it's still, you know, hiking season is still not in its full swing. So there's an overflow parking, which is on a privately owned land. There's people own a house and a property around the house right close to the national park's parking lot. And they're charging $20 to park your vehicle. Now there's probably 2-3 dozen cars right now on that privately owned parking lot. So you can do the math. What's the profit earned by these people? Now, I'm not blaming these people, just to be clear, but I am blaming the National Park Service for not providing enough parking space for this extremely popular hike. In fact, they did build 2 new parking lots, as I just said, but that didn't solve the problem, as you will soon see. So that's just a little bit of a rant for you this morning. I'm not going to let it spoil my mood this morning, and I'm definitely going to enjoy this hike today. But just keep in mind, it's an old rag ripoff. All right, so this is the one of the 3 parking lots administered by the National Park Service here at the Old Rag Mountain Trailhead. And as you can see here, here's an empty parking spot. There's another one, right? So you can see 2 empty parking spots. Let's look around here a little bit. Here's another one, number 3. Number 4. So there's at least 4 free, or I should say empty parking spots here and on this parking lot. And you can see up there in the distance, there's another overflow parking spot. Now, I'm here at the ranger station, and I'm going to tell you what the problem is here. The problem is that when I approached the first parking lot, which was maybe a few hundred yards downhill from here, a ranger employed by the Shenandoah National Park told me, and all the cars that were in front of me and behind me, that all the parking spaces are occupied, and directed us to go to that private parking lot where I had to pay $20. I, by the way, have a National Parks annual card, America the Beautiful, so I wouldn't have to pay anything if I parked on this parking lot. I asked for an explanation, but of course you get the usual bullshit. Oh, it's our policy. Oh, you know, we can't know all the updated information all the time. That's just not an excuse. They have radios. They can contact their people up and down this road and tell them about the current situation regarding the parking spaces. And that's actually what they do in other places here in Shenandoah. For example, at the trailhead of the White Oak Canyon Trail. So yeah, this is completely inexcusable. Completely. I had to pay $20 to a private person to park on their private land, even though there were enough empty available parking spaces at the Shenandoah National Park parking lots. So that's your second aspect of the Old Rag Mountain ripoff. Keep that in mind. And National Park Service, Shenandoah National Park people, you should do something about this.